In my Weight of Memory series, this episode 35 is dedicated to remembering Isaipriya, the silenced voice of Tamil resistance in 2009. Isaipriya's story is not just about a journalist, it is about the erasure of truth, the brutality of war, and the resilience of memory. She was a daughter, a mother, a performer, and a voice for her people. Her life and death challenge us to confront the uncomfortable truths of history and to demand justice for those who cannot speak for themselves. In remembering Isaipriya, we remember all those whose lives were lost not just to bullets and bombs, but to silence. Her legacy endures in the hearts of those who refuse to forget, and in the pages of history that demand to be written. Born as Shobhana Dharmaraja in 1982 on the remote island of Nedunthivu, known to many as Delft Island, in northern Sri Lanka, Isaipriya's life was shaped by the tides of war and the rhythms of resistance. From a young age, she exhibited a quiet brilliance, excelling in her studies and later attending Vembadi Girls' High School in Jaffna, one of the region's most respected institutions. But her childhood was interrupted by the brutal realities of civil conflict. In 1995, during Operation Revarisa, a major military campaign by the Sri Lankan government to reclaim the Jaffna Peninsula, her family was forcibly displaced. They fled to the Vani region, a stronghold of the Liberation Tigers of Tamil Eelam, LTTE, where thousands of Tamil civilians sought refuge. Isaipriya suffered from rheumatic valvular heart disease, a condition that exempted her from combat duties. Yet her talents and spirit found another path into the heart of the Tamil resistance. She joined the LTTE's media wing, becoming a presenter, actress, singer, and dancer for Alavichu Television and TTN, the LTTE's broadcast arms. Her stage name, Isaipriya, meaning lover of music, soon became a household name across the Tamil diaspora. Through her performances and broadcasts, she embodied the cultural pride and emotional resilience of a people under siege. Her voice, her smile, and her presence on screen offered a rare moment of beauty amid the chaos of war. In 2007, Isaipriya married an LTTE cadre. Their union was brief but deeply cherished. During the final months of the war in 2009, tragedy struck with devastating force. Her infant daughter, Akal, was killed in a Sri Lanka Air Force bombing on March 15. Her husband also died in combat. These losses occurred against the backdrop of mass displacement, as tens of thousands of Tamil civilians were forced to flee under relentless shelling and aerial attacks. Isaipriya, once a symbol of hope, became a grieving mother and widow, her personal sorrow mirroring the collective trauma of her people. Capture and execution. On May 18, 2009, the Sri Lankan military declared victory over the LTTE. In the official narrative, Isaipriya was described as a lieutenant colonel who died in battle. But this account was soon challenged by a wave of evidence that told a far darker story. Investigations by Channel 4 News, Human Rights Watch, and the UN Office of the High Commissioner for Human Rights, OHCHR, revealed that Isaipriya had been captured alive near Nandikadal Lagoon. She was unarmed, disoriented, and reportedly mistaken for the daughter of LTTE leader Velupillai Prabhakaran. Footage and photographs showed her in military custody, half-naked, visibly distressed, and surrounded by soldiers. What followed was a brutal violation of human dignity. Subsequent images showed her dead body, hands bound behind her back, bearing signs of sexual assault, torture, and execution-style gunshot wounds to the head. Her clothing had been deliberately removed or rearranged. These visuals, broadcast globally, shocked the conscience of the international community. Isaipriya's murder became emblematic of the atrocities committed during the final stages of the Sri Lankan Civil War. Channel 4's documentary Sri Lanka's Killing Fields and No Fire Zone brought her story to millions, forcing governments and human rights organizations to confront the scale of abuse. Amnesty International, Human Rights Watch, and UN investigators cited her case as evidence of war crimes and crimes against humanity. Her death was not just a tragedy, it was a symbol. Isaipriya came to represent the sexual violence inflicted on Tamil women, the targeting of journalists, and the silencing of truth. Her image, once a beacon of Tamil cultural expression, became a haunting reminder of the cost of conflict. In the years following her death, Isaipriya's story continued to resonate. A biopic titled Porkalathil Orapu, A Flower in the Battlefield, was produced to honor her life. However, the film was banned in India, citing diplomatic sensitivities with Sri Lanka. The ban itself became a form of erasure, another attempt to silence the memory of a woman who had already been silenced so brutally. Her mother and sisters, unaware of her fate until the Channel 4 broadcast, later sought asylum in the United Kingdom. In interviews, her mother spoke with quiet dignity. "My daughter Shobha was a media personality. Tamil people should always remember her in that way and keep her in their hearts." Key sources: Pulitzer Center, Sri Lanka massacred tens of thousands of Tamils. This investigative piece by Callum McRae offers harrowing details of Isaipriya's final moments. She was a newsreader and actress for LTTE's media wing, admired across Tamil communities. Captured by Sri Lankan soldiers, she was sexually assaulted and executed, despite being unarmed and non-combatant. Photographs and video evidence, some taken by perpetrators, were later leaked, sparking global outrage. Tamil Guardian, Remembering Isaipriya. This tribute article reflects on her role as a symbol of Tamil resistance and the personal cost of war. Her 6-month-old daughter Akil was reportedly killed during the military offensive. The piece underscores the emotional toll on Tamil families and the erasure of cultural voices. Wikipedia, White Flag Incident. The White Flag Incident entry provides context for the massacre of surrendering LTTE members, including Isaipriya's case. It details how surrendering individuals were executed despite assurances of safety. The incident has been cited in UN reports and international human rights investigations.